For the next hour, you belong to us. We'll bring you the very best in handpicked, unsigned rock and metal. Don't worry, you're in safe hands. We are Two Bucks.
Hello again, fans of all things Two Bucks. I'm afraid I'm starting this week's show with some news that's not particularly great, especially if you're a fan of Piss Viper. Unfortunately, David Malpass has decided not to carry on singing with them, and they are currently in negotiations with a couple of other people to possibly take his place. So as a little tribute to him, I'm going to start the show off with the one track that Ray first sent me when they started that I never ever thought I'd get to play on the radio. He sent the track and I said, "Mate, I can't say that. Not on air anyway." And he said, "It's just a demo just to see what we can do. It's not going to be released as a single, but it is on the album, therefore it's fair game." I'm sure you guys know me well enough now to work out that I can find a way around pretty much anything. So from Piss Viper's first EP, Horned Hands and Hardened Necks, purely to wish Mally the very, very best of luck in anything he does after this. This is Hate Fornicate.
Consequences of a thought of a way. Never had a fuck of a girl in an auto escaping world. We give protection to us love inside. I think about the call of you, my battle is the one to turn. A picture hands around my neck. Hold your eyes as you fix it right now. Pre-intensity, your regret. I can't resist the hateful. I need addiction for the face, for the shell. Erasing personality. When I walk into my taste so well. All the credit for the man, for the world. I'm gonna stop instrument and stop with turns to hell for a wall. Picture hands around my neck. Hold your eyes as you fix it right now. Pre-intensity, your regret. I can't resist the hateful. Don't speak or stay any longer. Don't find a cause to linger. Don't speak or stay any longer. Don't find the fucking cause to linger. To linger. Your breath, the sun, the voice, in my blood, I'm aware. I've been a fucking my girl, in order to escape and work. With this addiction to us luck, it's sad. I need my call of you, my God, on it, just like what's your turn? The picture around my neck, hold her eyes as you fix it right now. Re-intensity, your regret, I can't resist the hateful. Don't speak, I'll stay any longer. To find a cause to linger. Don't speak, I'll stay any longer. To find the fucking cause to linger. To linger. One, two, three, go!
So there you go, that was Piss Viper. Played the track basically to say good luck and thanks for the music to young Mally. That was a track called Hate Feck. Now I'm not the only person in the $2 regime that thinks on their feet. Oh no. If you follow the Blunders on Facebook, you'll see that last week they did a gig with Pete Stramp and 7 Crowns and had no drummer. They couldn't get Rob from 7 Crowns or Danny Banger from Pete Stramp to stand in, so they used a Casio keyboard. What a stroke of absolute genius, and there's video footage on Facebook to prove it. And it is such an awesome piece of video footage that I think I need to play a track by the Blunders, just to remind you what they used to sound like when they had a drummer. Because after that performance, I'd have sacked him and kept the Casio. This is called Boy from Another World.
Something new, a change of perspective, just when you didn't expect it. You fell in love with someone else's guy. You fell in love, you fell in love, you fell in love with a boy from another world. He's in love with a different girl. He's a boy from another world, from another world. You're back on the scene, you're looking just fine. People stop and talk and try to be by your side. Well, you're looking his way, you're trying to catch his eye. Don't fall in love, don't fall in love, don't fall in love with a boy from another world. He's in love with a different girl. He's a boy from another world, from another world. You look away, but love is a treacherous fool. He's in love with a different girl. He's a boy from another world, from another world.
Blunders there on the 2 Bucks Rock Show. You can have a free copy of that from their band profile tab on their Facebook page. And they have a couple of events coming up if you're interested in going to see them. On Halloween night, they're at the Doll's House in Abertillery. Free entry gig, wear your best fancy dress. And again on Friday the 6th of November, another free entry gig at the Royal Oak, Lower Bristol Road in Bath. You don't have to dress up for that one, but it'd make me laugh if you did. There's not long ago that I reported that Welcome Back Delta have been given a slot to support the almighty Clutch. And if you haven't got a ticket for that, it's a bit late now because they've all sold out as far as we know. But they still have tickets for their show at the Two Pigs in Cheltenham. Unfortunately, I can't find anything on their Facebook page or on Two Pigs page about the gig. So I'd get in touch with the band for tickets before you just rock up there on the 7th of November. And then you can find out from them who's on with them. This is a track from their EP Growler. This is Deep Bone.
Put your hand in the water, the gator at the bottom, he's gonna get 'em. Don't put your hand on your elbows on the table, you got open wise, now you are able. You are the one with the gun in the corner, the girls and boys were fighting, boy, really wanna. Don't always listen to the voice inside, but today, yes, you're gonna, and you're gonna die. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's fantastic. I love that track. That's Steep Bone. Bit of Welcome Back Delta there. Congratulations to any of you that have got tickets to see them on the 25th in Bristol supporting Clutch. If you haven't, and you do want to go and see them, try and get tickets for that Two Pigs gig on the 7th of November. The guys will always keep hold of one for you if you give them a shout. Right, now I said last week I was hoping to go and see Stone Broken last weekend, and I actually did manage to get to the Mars Bar to see them. And who was there? None other than the legendary frontman of Fury, Mr. Julian Jenkins himself. We got to chatting about all sorts of stuff. Then he tells me the new album, they're looking at some tracks on that being around 13 minutes long. He was also saying how hard it is to get Britannia played on radio stations because of the length of that. And that's only 7 minutes. But as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter how long they play for as long as they play and carry on playing. So I'm going to make my point very succinctly by playing the longest track on the Lightning Dream album, the title track. And if by the end of it any of you think that's a bit too long for radio, just let me know and I'll tell you you're wrong. Fury, as with Reign of Fury, should be allowed to play until they feel it's time to stop. So that's Lightning Dream, the title track from Fury's latest album. Is it too long? Of course it isn't. That could be another 10 minutes long and I'd still play it. Please don't take that as a challenge. Yeah, here's a band we haven't played for a while. They're playing at the Royal Oak in Pontypool on the 30th of October. That's a free entry gig, so you can go and watch that if you're in the area. They're the Smiling Tigers. Show needs a little bit of bluesy classic rock, and I don't come any better than the Smiling Tigers. This is called Touch. Smiling Tigers. Good to have them back on the show. That's a track called Touch. I think it's also about time we had a little bit of Harmony Disorder back on the show. Do like me a bit of Harmony Disorder. They were fantastic when they came up to play the Lower George. Just need to get them back on the road. Any of you that downloaded the Heaven's Secret singles pack, you'll know this one already. This is the track that isn't Heaven's Secrets. It's called Oxet. Oh, I love me a bit of Harmony Disorder, that's fantastic. That's the track on the Heaven's Secret single pack that isn't Heaven's Secret. It's called Oxet. And let's face it, if you can get that and Heaven's Secret for free, why not? Now about another loud track like that before we go into the guest presenter slot. I'm thinking Kaldera maybe. About time we had them back on the show. I'm going to go with my favourite track. And I know it's Joe's favourite track as well. This is Blood Fruit.
the name of the Lord. With desire, decision creates a whole world. Give all the sea, given unto man. Boy of your streams, moral to drown in. Your bones smells in the blood right then. You just have to break that flesh. So the soul innocently enjoyments of milkshake. Gently sloping shoulder, gorgeous easier devotion. For moments summer was yours to satisfy hunger. The water just reflects your naivety. Shown by a form to desires of mine. Confidence lies in the strength, the convictions between what she sees as right or wrong. Exterminating evil with the thrill. Nothing is misunderstood. It's a pretty girl. From the blood wagon, you just have to break that flesh. Set the soul innocently. Enjoyments of bloodshed. All the same as those disposed of. Still instincts set on fire. Not seeing evil in her fragile frame. She a warrior beast. The brave need of reproaches.
Oh yes, that is the awesome Kaldera. It's a track called Bloodfruit. We had a bit of a chat about that when they came down to the Lower George. Joe actually prefers singing that to all the other songs, and it's my favourite, to be honest. And I've said it before, I don't like to have favourites, but sometimes it's hard not to. Right, it's time for the guest presenter slot. I'm not going to ask you to guess who it is this time. It gets so difficult with you all trying to type in at once. then I can't answer them anyway. So, give us 30 seconds or so, and you'll know exactly who it is. It's time for our guest presenter with their track of the week. So please welcome this week's guest presenter with their current favourite unsigned song.
What's up? This is Monkey from Rolling Sixes on the $2 Rock Show. I'm picking out one of my own personal favourites from the unsigned world of hard rock and heavy metal. I've always tended to lean towards a more old school side of metal. These guys have never ever disappointed. Minus Inferno don't need an introduction really. These guys, they've been tearing up the stage for some time now. And we at Rolling Sixes are proud to have shared that stage with our metal mob brothers on many occasions. Their debut album, Bring If the Ice, is a classic metal album from start to finish. And this track, Sons of Odin, shows without a doubt the sheer quality of musicianship and songwriting these guys are capable of. So let's get it on. I'm Monkey from Rolling Sixes, and you're listening to Sons of Odin by Minus Inferno on the $2 Rock Show.
Well, that guest presenter has just raised the bar hugely. Even to me, I'm going to have to up my game now a bit as well. Oh my god. That was Monkey from Rolling Sixes, as if you hadn't already guessed. What a bloke. His choice? Sons of Odin from Minus Inferno's new album Bringeth the Ice. That's the second time we've had them picked by our guest presenters. If I remember rightly, the only other band to be picked twice by guest presenters are Screamer. Awesome company to be in. Right then, I suppose it's time I pick my own guest band. I think you're going to like these guys, they are pretty amazing. They're from Nottingham, they're called The 500. And if you're going looking for them on Facebook, you'll have to write The 500 and not the numbers. They're made up of John Ely on vocals, Mark Byrne and Paul Doughty on guitars, Andy Crawford is the bassist, and Liam Perez is the drummer. They're just about to release a 4-track album. Well, that's an EP as far as I'm concerned, but never mind. It's due out on the 23rd of November, but you can pre-order it if you go to their Facebook page. So while this is playing, go check them out. Pre-order the EP if you have a mind to, but do tell them that Jasper sent you along. This is your guest band, they're called The 500, and this track is called Come Closer.
I
So that was this week's guest band. They're called the 500 and they're from Nottingham. I'm hoping that some of you, at least some of you anyway, will have been across there to like their page. Tell them that Jasper sent you across there. I do appreciate it. Right now, those of you who are familiar with the show will know that now that the guest presenter's done their part, and what a part that was. You're going to have to go some to beat that. And the guest band has been played, and again, what a guest band. Takes me to the end of the show. I'm going to play us out this week with a track from Pseudomorph. They're the guys that introduced me to Bad Horsey, who are now Kill Kaleidoscope. Both of whom started off as guest bands. So until next week, this is Pseudomorph with Red.
Carry on everybody, you've all done very well.